Hi everyone, and welcome back to Kubrick Corner with me, Sean Wilson. And it pains me to be bringing you a very, very sad video today because, as you've no doubt heard, we lost the legendary and esteemed British film critic Barry Normansday, who's famous for presenting the film review programme on the BBC from 1972 to 1998, after which he went on to Sky. Published several books, was had a very very famous regular spot in the Radio Times, and really was a pillar of the British film industry and of British life in general, not just British life but around the world. And looking on Twitter today, the outpouring of grief and of warm nostalgic memories that he induced in people is really really heartening to see. Several anecdotes. One of my favourites being he was at a private dinner function in Los Angeles, and Mel Gibson happened to be there. And then Mel Gibson apparently challenged Norman over Barry Norman's assertion he was actually taller than Mel Gibson, and apparently this led to quite a frosty encounter, during which time Mel Gibson came quite angry. You can look this story up online. These are the sort of stories that can only come from the life of somebody who was invested in movies, who's so clearly deeply passionate about movies. And what's an absolute tragic loss. And I think what looking at all the responses to Barry Norman's death shows that in fact film critics are very very important, particularly if it's somebody like him who can speak from such a position of authority and passion and enthusiasm. It shows that although film critics are often denigrated and dismissed, increasingly in this day and age, where there is such a proliferation of voices where people can get their own voices out there without necessarily being film critics. Barry Norman showed that film criticism was actually an art, and that you can speak to people in a very knowledgeable, very enthusiastic, and very warm way. And it just proves that film criticism is an art form, and that it takes a rare person like him to to democratically reach lots and lots of people. So rest in peace, Barry. I hope wherever you are, you're regaling everyone with your film stories.